Real quick, as promised, I'm going to do a real fast explanation of stuff to do to prevent and or assist in fighting off, staying off carpal tunnel. And this also works well for some people that have tennis problems or tennis elbow, all that kind of thing. But first off, is the simplest, cheapest thing to be able to do to combat all this is opening and closing using small rubber bands like this, the heavy bands. And you can double these up, put them on the tip of your finger. If it's hard for you to do it in the beginning, shorten them up on the hand this way and then eventually move them to the tips of the fingers. So that's one thing. There's two ways I do this. I do it with my hand facing down, and then the second way that I do it, I open my hand all the way and then I cock my hand up. This really helps the extensors. The way we want to combat the flexors, or that tension that's always put on the flexors from touching a mouse, that tension is all down in here. This gets swollen up inside here and then it cuts off the nerves. You can combat that by building up the extensors, these muscles. You can stretch the palms a lot, that helps also. Secondly, this motion. You don't want to do this fast with the club, but what you want to do is bring it here and literally let the weight stretch the hand, stretch all these tendons in the wrist, and this way, stretch it. Last, hold the club like this, and move the club up. You can support your elbow on a table if you want, and move the clubs this way and this way. This is actually a lot harder, but this will work the small tendons here in your arm. So basically those are the three simple exercises. If you do them all the time, I carry rubber bands in my car. I do a lot of grip training, so I carry the rubber bands in my car, have them in my office. You can buy a bag of them for $2 or $3 at Staples or any store, and I literally, you can walk around the neighborhood doing this. You can't overdo this. You do this on a regular basis, this and the twisting, and along with building up the extensors, you will probably be able to fight that off.